Andrew Mock not only didn't get the block that time, he got pinballed around out there by some of the defenders.
You got to get out of the way sometimes.
Shampoo in motion. Lance to throw. Swain drops it. Forward pass dropped at the 31. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Well, you see this offense coming out with these kind of slip screens, and that was a screen to the short side to Swain, and what they do is Swain is out there, and then all of a sudden you got guys down the field. Watch, you'll have blockers. There's Swain. See, you got your blocker, your tackle's already out there down the field, just like a screen. Just a little different look for this defense, but obviously both of those unsuccessful.
Wawasee not bad, 3 of 7 on 3rd downs today. Joe Rietveld trying to get the play into Corey Lance from the sidelines. Lance with time, throws, intercepted. That's Billy Perry. And after throwing just 1 interception in the tournament so far, Corey Lance is picked for the 2nd time today.
Looked like he fired it in there, man. There were a lot of red jerseys. Watch this. He fires it in there. That ball's right there. It is catchable. Good coverage. In fact, basically all really good coverage on the backside of him. The ball's dislodged. Watch this. This ball is right there. It's a nice pass. Kind of guides it in there. Just comes off the shoulder pads, and it's just really a good job of Billy Perry coming down with it, number 22. Just being around the ball, and that's what happens. Come up with a big play.
So Roncalli in business at the Warrior 29. Flag thrown on the play. It'll be a motion penalty as Luckring is brought down. And now the question is, does Wawasee want to push him back 5 yards or just take the play? Papa John's says that after all that turkey, it's time to order some delicious pizza and buffalo wings. Mention this ad to the downtown store when ordering at 632-7272, and you'll get wings and a large one topping for just $15.99. Call 632-7272 or pick up at 955 Indiana Avenue on the corner of 10th and Indiana.
Motion on the offense. 5 yards.
There you see the motion penalty called against Roncalli, so that'll set the Rebels back 5, and they'll be looking at 1st and 15, and Jason Warner comes back onto the field. And I would think there might be somebody on the Wawasee sideline dedicated to watching. If you see 24, let us know.
A lot of times you want to just man that. If you got a really good cover corner, you want to man him up all the way across the board and maybe zone behind him, but right now it's like they've not been able to get that done.
Well, there's Warner on the end around. McKibben couldn't get to him. And nice play by Garland to force him out of bounds, even though Warner made him pay for it.
Wow. Kind of lowered the shoulder on that one, huh? He was the fly guy on the opposite side of the field, and he comes back in motion, and it's just a handoff. Watch this. There it is. He's in motion. He's already got a pretty good stride going, so he's already on the perimeter before the defense can really react to it. Gets out there and watch his shoulder. Boom. Now watch another one. Boom. Going to get a couple good shots in there. You know, there's like always these battles between the running backs and those DBs, you know, trying to get those shots because they're about the same size and kind of like bragging rights.
Well, it's 6'5", 203. Warner can lay a lick to you. Here's Luckring on the sweep. Nice play by Trent Weiser to get outside there and stuff the play for the loss. The 6'1", 185-pound junior has really blossomed in the tourney, and that's his 11th tackle for loss on the season.
You know, when you talk about Jason Warner, I was talking to Dick Delahan during the break, and he was talking about having him at camp, and he missed the run at the end of the camp, and the whole idea is try to find out who the fastest guy is out there. And the next day Warner shows up, and all of his teammates are going, hey, let Warner run against the winner of yesterday. And he said, well, do whatever you want to do. So the winner said, okay, let's take him on. 6'5", 220 pounds. Guess what? He runs a 4.4, 4.5 40, outran them all.
Roncalli 3 of 6 on 3rd downs, and Hasty has been very efficient throwing today. Trips coming out of the backfield. McKibben misses him, though. Hasty going for the end zone's got a man open. Kidwell, touchdown. Zach Kidwell's 2nd touchdown of the day has Roncalli up 20-10.
Kidwell scored on that one run in the 2nd quarter just before halftime. And he turns around and gets himself open. And watch this. Even though he's stumbles, Hasty was looking down the field, and he throws a nice pass, kind of lays it out there, and lets Kidwell get up underneath it. He's already got the defensive back beat. Nice adjustment, nice touch on this ball. Watch this. He's going to lay it out there, just say, hey, run underneath it, and that's what Kidwell does.
Tim Curran's extra point is good, and with 8:41 to go in the third, Roncalli with 21 straight points leads Wawasee 21-10 on the Wawasee Sports IHSAA television network.
See that woman with the "look out success, here I come" expression on her face? She's getting her DeVry University degree online, so she can take her courses anytime, just about anywhere. Know what's even better about that DeVry degree? It can take her career just about anywhere. A lot further than a degree from one of those online schools no one's ever really heard of. That's because employers, decision makers, they've heard of DeVry University. And they like the idea of a university that's been offering career-focused higher education for 70 years and has over 65 locations nationwide. In fact, it's all that experience that makes DeVry's online bachelor's and master's degree programs the most interactive ones out there. You get more personal feedback from professors, more connections with your fellow students, and more of a chance to, well, go someplace. You can even mix and match some of your classes on campus and online. DeVry University, your best career move.
Log on to forgraduate.com or call 800-435-8799.
Own a timeshare or campground membership? Turn it into cash.
Timeshares Only got us our full asking price before our next monthly payment was due.
Timeshares Only is the nation's largest, #1 most successful timeshare agency, representing properties from the biggest names in the industry.
No one sells more timeshares.
Call now and receive a free information kit, including 10 secrets to timeshares. You owe it to yourself to work with the best.
Don't delay. Call 800-370-1698 now.
Back at the RCA Dome, Roncalli with a three-play, 29-yard drive that took a minute 18. And perhaps Hasty Pudding is the dessert of choice for the Rebel faithful today as they hit a 30-yard pass from Hasty to Zach Kidwell. Kidwell's fan club here located underneath us, and they've been making noise all through the break. You got a bunch of 48s down here, about 5 of them from the family, sitting right below us. Tim Curran will kick off, and Wawasee has got to respond if they're going to keep in the football game. This kick is pooched. It'll bounce. Mock will take it at the 16. Has nowhere to run. Look at the coverage by Roncalli on the special teams. And it's Curran, the kicker, making the stop. The kickers are having a field day today on special teams.
Yeah, I'm impressed, man. I guess they're all pumped up, and they've asked to go down on kickoff. And there's some of the numbers for Andrew Hasty: 4 for 6, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's done a great job really running that option and doing a good job handing the ball off, but also with the play-action pass.
Well, Hasty threw the game-winning touchdown against Columbus East, and his philosophy is he's just happy to be on the team. He says it is great to be a Rebel. And today, so far, it has been. Swain on the carry, and Jordan Swain goes forward for about 4 yards.
But just like Coach Seifries was talking about, you know, when they crowd the line of scrimmage against this run, and they have to respect Roncalli's run, you just, as a quarterback, you want to find out where that safety is. And if that safety is cheated up, then you can audible eyes on the line of scrimmage. And I think Hasty did a great job of recognizing that. There's a good look at Lance taking the ball through there.
Yes, I misspoke. It was Corey Lance on the carry that time. I got faked out. Good thing I'm not playing defense. He'd still be running. Lance to throw this time, going deep for Shampoo. He's got it. Shampoo fumbles. Roncalli has it. Chad Peterman with the recovery.
That was a really great job by Lance at looking off the free safety, Jason Warner, to the left side of the field, and then coming back around. See him looking to the left? Now watch, he'll come back to the right. Jason Warner's over to the left side. That opens up that gap down the middle of the field on the post pattern. He's there. A little bit underthrown, but look at Jason Warner comes over and actually makes the hit, gets the ball out of there, and Number 4, Chad Peterman, comes up with a big recovery.
You'll remember earlier in the quarter, it was Warner and Shampoo on the far sidelines that got into a little bit of a wrestling match over the ball when Warner tried to make a hit on him. Well, that time Warner was able to make the strip, and it's the 3rd turnover for Wawasee and the 2nd this quarter. And that's going to be the thing that really cost the Warriors.
Look at the impact Jason Warner is. I mean, he catches touchdown passes. He's a free safety, got an interception. Then he dislodges, causes a fumble.
It's no wonder why he's a Mr. Football candidate. We've seen 2 of them here today. Tommy Finn from Andrean and now Warner. Hasty looking to go to Warner. They want the home run. It's there. Jason Warner stopped at the goal line. Rebel fans boo, but you can't take that play away. It's a big 59 yards and 2 feet and 6 inches pass.
We saw that in the first half. The same situation, one-on-one. You got Jason Warner on the corner. The safety, the free safety's up toward the line of scrimmage. Well, that leaves them just one-on-one, and now it's a post pattern, and Hasty does a great job at delivering the ball.
And Kyle Spittler's a nice player, but he doesn't have 4.4 speed.
See, the safety is already up, and there's nobody in the inside of that that technique. That corner's on the outside, expecting some help inside, and he doesn't get it.
Roncalli, touchdown. Andrew Hasty on the sneak. He's thrown 2. He'll run for 1. And right now, it's all Rebels at the Dome.
Well, I'll tell you this. The momentum has totally shifted from the first quarter. Wawasee Chuck basically had control, and then all of a sudden that second quarter with some good field position, Roncalli is just, tells a lot about the character of Roncalli, just staying cool and just going to wear down the opponent.
Curran's 4th extra point of the game is good, and with 7:30 to go in the 3rd, Roncalli has a 28-10 lead on Wawasee in the 4A state championship game. Well, the Mail Journal is the only place you'll find page after page of Wawasee school news and local news. Pick up your copy of the Mail Journal for complete coverage of the game and day-by-day events in the Wawasee community. The Mail Journal is your hometown newspaper. Roncalli football and RE/MAX are known for a winning tradition. RE/MAX is also known as the world leader in real estate. In Indiana, David New and the ACE team are real estate leaders and ranked among the top 10 RE/MAX of Indiana teams. Contact David New and the ACE team at RE/MAX Select Realtors for all your real estate need. He's a proud member of the '85 Roncalli State Championship team and likes to wish the Rebels good luck in their quest for a 3rd straight football title. We talked to Roncalli coach Bruce Cyphers earlier this week about Jason Warner and asked him, does he deserve the title Mr. Clutch?
Really, I mean, Jason, he's done so much for us here, especially in the tournament, really on both sides of the ball. He's just come through. I think he's had 6 interceptions in the last 3 games. And I think 3 of those interceptions have been in the last minute or so of the game to close the game out, when the other team was threatening potentially to score. And we've, in the last 3 weeks, we've won by a total of 6 points. So obviously he's performed very well for us.
Certainly deserves the title Mr. Clutch, and now it'll be up to the voters to decide if he deserves the title of Mr. Football.
Well, he's definitely a fantastic athlete, and he should be a candidate.
Christner calls a fair catch just before that one goes. Well, that ball actually did go out of bounds, and so Wawasee will benefit from that and get the penalty. As you take a look at Jason Warner, who has 3 catches, 108 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. 2 plays, 60-yard drive, and they've scored 2 touchdowns now within the last 111 of this game. So Warner certainly making an impact, and you can see why Joe Tiller can hardly wait to get him at Purdue. Meanwhile, on the other sideline, Trent Weiser, there you see him on the Wawasee bench laying back. So we're not exactly sure what's the matter with Trent, but he looks to be in some sort of pain. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for Corey Lance and the Warriors, who find themselves suddenly in the 18-point hole. Lance to throw. Runs now. And Corey Lance is brought down after a pickup of 2. Billy Cobb, who is coming into the game as the leading tackler for this Roncalli team. 225-pound senior makes the stop.
You can see Lance was looking for Christner down the field, number 31, but great job by Chad Peterman. He's in great position. Now watch this. He's going to be looking down there. Now watch. He's looking at him all the way, and he goes to throw it. Watch. He goes to throw it, but Peterman goes ahead, moves in front of him, and all of a sudden, guess what? He's got to take the ball down and run somewhere, and that's where your big linebacker, Bailey Cobb, comes up and finishes him off at 6'4", 225 pounds.
Now as Wawasee lines up for its next play, we have procedure called against the Warriors.